All right, it's done. Let's go for the tour. This is the poultry fortress. And the reason I have to have a fortress is because we live on 8.5 acres. And on the other side of that fence are lots and lots of raccoons over there. And they are ferocious and tenacious and smart and strong. And they have killed a lot of raccoons. I mean, a lot of chickens there, and we can't have that anymore. So, first line of defense is this 6-foot tall privacy fence. No, that doesn't keep them out. Second line of defense is my livestock guardian dog, which lives in this house. Third line of defense is this coop. Now, let's just start right here. This is access to all sides of the coop so that the dog can go, if they're trying to come in from over here, if this was all the way up against this, then she couldn't get to them. She can get between them, the enemy, and the chickens and ducks in here. So you come through here, so she can come all the way through. If by chance, let's start out here. Let's continue out here. Let's just do the laying box. We're here. So this, just a nut, spin it off. Stainless, it won't rust. That's it. This, that. And that for this. So the laying box is in here, all fresh straw, ready to go. And then at night, that, spin it on. Just cock to the left, spin to the right. We're good. Not long. Everything's reclaimed. Hinges, lumber, and the roofing, all reclaimed other than the fasteners. Fasteners is the only thing I didn't reclaim. Everything's reclaimed. Laying box is big. Oh, look, KFC. I don't even know where I got that. It lived on my last coop. So even the chain link fencing was reclaimed. I found this on the side of the road and saved it for a rainy day, and all of a sudden it rained, and I was able to use it. Yay. Then I wrapped from here one continuous piece all the way around. Raccoons are known for reaching in and grabbing chickens through where they can reach their arm. They'll reach through and they'll rip a chicken through that hole. It's disgusting. So everything is battened down and safe. Everything. Like, for instance, they're not going to be able to get around this gap. Well, let's close it the rest of the way. Let's look at the gaps. Let's look at the door. So it's completely closed. I can't even get my finger in that gap. Stops at my knuckle. So it's good. It's safe. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, the gaps are tiny. At the ground, the whole thing is sitting on welded wire fencing. The whole thing. So if they start digging under, they will be stopped by the welded wire fencing. So let's go in. Inside, what we have is, of course, the fresh straw floor. We have perches, lots of perches. So I have these 3 perches all the way around. And what I've done is I made it far enough away from the edges that if the dog, let's say the dog's at the vet. Let's say that the dog is not here for some reason. If a raccoon were to get here, he would be able to reach, maybe his arm could reach that far. Maybe more like that. Maybe. Not very far. So the chickens are out of reach. It will hold up to the snow too. Because we get good snow here. It'll hold up. It's good. So all the gaps are filled. All of it. The chain link is screwed in at the top and the bottom and the sides, everywhere. Very secure, very secure. There's no gaps, no gaps, no gaps. And by gaps, I mean gaps big enough for even, well, raccoons can't get in. So here's the nice laying box on the inside. And this is for babies. I currently have 2 ducklings and 4 chicks, and that's where they will be for tonight to keep them safe in case one of the chickens decides to be dominant or something, try to hurt it. So I think that's about it. It's pretty cool. Reclaimed this from a barn at a country club. Pretty awesome. Thanks to our brother Dennis Smith. Yeah. And the fence was reclaimed from Mitchell, who lives near me. He just saw that I was building and he said, hey, you want this? And I'm like, yes. And I really needed it. I have not spent any money other than screws, so it's good. So it's a poultry fortress. The dog can get in around the sides in case they're raccoons trying to be frisky, but basically they're scared of her. When they get close, she goes off and she can go in and out as she pleases. So this is all fenced in, and that's actually where I come in and out, and there's a gate right there. It closes. So, poultry fortress. And next will be quail. So I'm gonna build a quail hutch probably over there maybe. This is an outside wall and that's not an outside wall. There's another section over there, a lot more. And the chickens and ducks came in today, both. Two different times. The ducks came while I was working. I was inside and they all came in and checked things out. And then the chickens, it was like the minute I finished, the chickens all were like, hey, what's going on in here? And they all came and checked out their new home. Cool. Oh, speak of the devil. Hey, ducks. You coming? What you doing?